And one of the reasons I raised the question of preventing pavement parking in the city was because of its impact on traffic speeds, as restrictions would be self-enforcing if the available road space was reduced. Research has shown that road safety improves when vehicles travel more slowly. If a pedestrian is hit by a vehicle at 20 miles per hour, they're twice as likely to survive than if they're hit by a vehicle travelling at 30 miles per hour. Lower traffic speeds see a reduction in air pollution particulates and NOx emissions. Now, as the police lack the resources to enforce 20 mile per hour zones, other means are necessary. Physical traffic management measures, structures, hard engineering can help, but they're generally not favoured by local residents, and of course there are cost implications. Reducing road widths is another approach, and vehicles parked on roads instead of pavements can help, as would engineering and removing the white centre lines. Now, encouraging people to move to more sustainable modes of transport would lower the number of vehicles on our roads, and many of the problems that our city faces would be reduced. Greenhouse gas emissions would drop, air quality would improve, and people would become fitter as they walk and cycle more. Making private motor vehicle ownership less attractive alongside improvements to our public transport and cycle infrastructure could aid Newcastle's transition to being a cleaner, greener city. I note that last autumn the City Council consulted on their proposal to introduce some 20 mile per hour zones outside a handful of schools in the city. One of these locations is Netherby Drive in Fenham. This is a busy road where many motorists break the speed limit. I've personally measured vehicle speeds along there and found that 1 in 5 motorists exceed the speed limit, despite there being prominent. Netherby Drive joins with Tewell Lawn, another road where residents regularly complain about traffic speeds. And at the junction of these two roads, a teenage cyclist was hit recently in December. It's unfortunate that the Streets for People proposals, which had included the creation of an east-west cycle route along there, have been scaled back. The last update was from 1 year ago, where residents were advised that a funding bid was being worked on. It would be helpful to know what stage need the 20 mile per hour zones. And while it's not known for definite, could have. Now, given that road safety, speeding traffic and air pollution are all very real concerns amongst local residents, and Newcastle City Council are committed to improving air quality and reducing greenhouse gas emissions under its climate emergency pledge, a sensible approach will be to expand the number of 20 mile per hour zones in the city. Ideally, all residential streets would have the of a school should be 20 mile per hour zones. Our air would be cleaner. The number and severity of vehicle-related accidents will be reduced with improved road safety conditions, and more people will be willing to switch from driving to cycling and walking. I'd like to ask what the City Council's position on this proposal would be. Thank you.